be this season dealing with Beckett's mother's murder, and we will be pushing that investigation downfield a little bit. It's you know, it's such an issue of identity for the character that it's something that we don't feel we want to wrap up too quickly, but we will be delving deeper into it and the conspiracy behind it.
John.
I feel like I'm giving all the straight answers. Nathan says something, everybody laughs. I say something, everybody's like,
Andrew, please do your Christopher Walken imitation for us.
For that, I'll defer to Nathan.
John and Seamus, it seems like there's something with your character's relationship that we don't know. There's more going on.
I knew. I didn't have to say anything. Go, John. Go.
What would you say to that? What's going on? What don't we see?
What don't we see? I'm gonna have to divert that to Andrew. I'm kidding.
For that /fiction pages.
Whenever you read on fan fiction, it's not that. I think that Detective Ryan and Detective Esposito have more of a they are brothers, okay? They are brothers. They're like
There's nothing wrong with men being friends. There's nothing wrong in the world about it. Sometimes people are close, they share things. Otherwise, share. It's closest to a marriage that some cops have.
You are digging such a deep hole.
I think Esposito needs a girlfriend. I think Ryan needs to get married to Jenny, and I think that needs to happen very soon.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Well, one of the great things for us when we're making the show is that John and Seamus are really good friends as well off screen, and so, you know, the two of them will engage in Esposito-Ryan-like banter up to the moment that action's called, and then they'll go into the, you know, the Ryan Esposito banter right there. It's just really fun to watch them.
We actually basically just talk the same, and then we just start talking about murder.
Exactly.
When action is called.
But yeah, we're like brothers. I think the relationship that you don't see on screen, we're brothers. We there's an evil twin. There's the good twin. He's the one that got good grades. I'm the one that didn't get such good grades.
He's the one who.
I'm the one that got all the girls. He got one girl.
I'm losing nerve.
Jenny.
If we would have met in high school, John probably would have kicked my butt.
Well, I think actually we have some video footage of these two characters that you haven't seen yet. So
the morgue mobile.
This is the morgue. A lot of things get stored here in between because there's a sort of shortage of space. A lot of the crash pads, a lot of our fake dummies and everything. And these doors, by the way, are all sort of fake. You can see into the outside. Not much to see over there. Yeah. Down here, pretty. Oh. Where you sleep?
Just going on in.
Oh, sir, it is lunch, isn't it? Sorry, dude. Sorry. Come over here, where we see next slab. This is where the corpses can lay down. It's nice and comfortable. Over here, we have the X-rays that you see. I don't know whose lungs or spine or any of these things, but I think they rotate these every once in a while. Interesting tools. They all look really creepy. In here, we get a little sample. That's for you. A little sample. I don't know how they get this from a corpse, but they come from a corpse. Corpses.
Tamala Jones knows this room in and out.
It's a sexy place.
Kind of reminds me of porn.
Fun. We're going to go to your questions now, but first, Maribel Galarpe in the audience. We want to thank you for Facebooking about the water bottle campaign, and we have an armband for you. So if you want to go to the tech booth, we'll give you one of those armbands to get you into the autograph session. So let's start with the first question.
This room is double the size.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
This room is double rainbow. you double rainbow?
So intense.
What does it mean?
Well, I'm ready when you
Yeah,
guys
let's
are.
take the first question, whatever it may be.
All right, well, I had plenty of other questions, but just watching you guys on the channel there, I thought that maybe I should ask, how do you guys get anything done?
It's hard being the only adult on the show.
Nathan,
That's me.
you really are ruggedly handsome. I was just wondering if we were going to find out more about either Kate or Rick's childhood. Are we going to see them as kids or teenagers or?
Ooh, that'd be cool, like having a... Ooh, what if we had an episode where we kind of go to a flashback and like they met once as kids but don't remember?
That'd be fun.
Right, pulling some pigtails on a playground. Kate, stop pulling my pigtails.
So when you guys see all these bodies and blood and all this stuff, do you guys ever get squeamish at looking at some of the stuff that the Rob people have made up?
No, I actually flirt with the guys that are laying on the slab. In between takes, I'm like, hey, how you doing? No, it's just syrup, so it's good.
Come up to us and say that they want to be dead bodies on the show, but it's actually a hard gig. You got to lie on the cold table, you got to have that thing under your neck, and you got to lie still.
Yep.
And then when it's time for a take, it's like, okay, and I'll hold your breath. And then we go through the take, and you know, inevitably somebody forgets to tell them to breathe, and they actually.
The
But it's-
majority,
it's
the majority of our dead people are stunt people. We actually hire a stunt person to play because some of the way that they're found, it's compromised situations. They're hanging from fire escapes.
They're in manholes in
manholes.
cities with cockroaches crawling over them and dribbling onto their heads.
Or the one where the woman was hanging in the girders, and it was December, and we were watering her down in between takes because she was supposed to be melting.
She was freezing.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun in December.
It's December in LA. It's not like. But you know, had a good time. Tom Bergeron had a really good time being the body. He really dug it. He had fun.
My question is, when you are writing the show for specific episodes, do you plan on filming more than 1 or 2 days because of all the antics and shenanigans that go on with the cast and crew?
No, we actually have a pretty rigorous schedule. It's 8 days for every episode, and there's a point in the season where we have a story being broken, one on the board, one being written, one in pre-production, one in production, and one in post-production. And the trains just have to keep running. So, you know, these guys are really great. They have a lot of fun, but when it's time for action, they're always there. They're always ready. It's one of the best casts I've worked with.
My question is more for Stana, but anyone can answer it. I was wondering what makes why do you think it's important to have a character like Beckett on television? Because I think she's truly unique and you don't see a lot of people like her all the time.
How do you feel she's unique?
Well, she's flawed, but she loves her job, and it's just, I think it has to do with all the character development that Andrew put in and what you bring to it. And I'm just wondering why you think someone like her needs to be on television, because you don't see the flawed girl who grew up rough and, you know, she's doing something and maybe not living up to what she could have been had her mom not died, things like that.
Yeah.